in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's get it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, yeah, come on, let's do it. Nothing better than kicking it with Auntie Leah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it. Come on in. Come on in now. So Auntie Leah can do a thing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to Kicking It with Auntie Leah. How is everyone doing today? I am so glad that you guys decided to come back. Come back and kick it with me tonight. Tonight we will be talking about Big L. I apologize for the wait, guys. Let me see who is in the building. We have Fluffy, oh faithful Fluffy. Hello, hello. Hey Patricia Blair, oh faithful Patricia. Right now, and then looks like we have Mizak Production in the building. What? I'm not understanding what he's talking about, but we have Jay Mizak in the building. He has a new page now. He's on Mizak Productions. So, hey nephew, welcome. I'm not sure what your comment is about. I was waiting on you. I can drop the link for you. I'm not going live without you, Jay. I didn't have your new page. But now that I have it, let me drop the link. Hey, Archangel Michael. Yep. So Jay is on a new page. It's called Mizak Productions. There's the link, Jay. I'm not going live without you. I don't even understand that question. But I've dropped the link. But anyway, guys, we are talking about Big L tonight. Of course, you guys know that Jay Mizak produced the Jay, I didn't get your message. Can we talk about this like offline? I'm like really trying to do a live right now. I don't understand the conversation. So I'm going to respectfully ask that you allow us to talk about this offline, please. Hey, Barbara J, welcome to the building. Jay, yeah, he has a new channel. He's on the Mizak Productions. And everybody go join that. This is my first time seeing it, so let me join it as well. And Jay, the link is in the comments. But yes, we're talking about Big L. This, of course, you know, Jay Mizak produced the video. I wrote the scripts, but he produces the video for Love is a Hip Hop. You know, we're in for a treat tonight. I'm trying to get Jay's link to his new channel, Mizak Productions. And I'm going to drop the link. Wait a minute. Why I can't find it? Hold on a second. I'm going to drop the link for everybody. Jay, it says this device is not connected. When you tried to join, try to join again. Because it says it's not connected. So you can come up on the panel. Alright guys, I'm really trying to find the link to his new channel so I can drop it. So hold on a second. Alright guys, I'm really trying to find. Let's see. See if I can find it this way. Go to channel. Subscribe. This must be a really new channel. I've never seen this one before. I'm going to drop it in the links, guys. in the chat. There's Jay's new channel. Please go over there and subscribe. Mizak in the building. Where you at? Where's your image? There you are. Mizak in the building. What it do, baby? All right. Everybody, please subscribe to his new channel, Mizak Productions. And it is in the comments. All right. Again, welcome everybody. We got Archangel Michael. We got Barbara J. We got Patricia Blair. We got Fluffy. We got Mizak on the panel. And hello to everybody in the bushes. Tonight we are talking about Big L, a legendary rapper. From what I've heard and learned about Big L is that he was a lyrical genius. So I'm excited to actually review this video with you guys. I've reviewed it once and Jay did an amazing job. So without further ado, we'll get right into the video unless you got something to say, Jay Mizak. You froze. It looks like you froze. Okay, it dropped him. He will be back. You're welcome, guys. He'll be back on. While we're waiting on him to get back on the panel, we're going to go ahead and get into the video that he has prepared for the presentation. Let me go ahead and turn off the background music. And let's get right into it. He's probably going to tell me, Auntie, blow up the screen. There we are. All right. So we're going to get right into the video, guys. Unless you got something to say, Jay. First, are you here? I see you. There you are. You're just spinning. I think there's a bad connection. Well, he'll pop up. All right, let's start.
Welcome back, family. Tonight, we step into Harlem, into the danger zone, into the streets that raised one of the greatest lyricists hip-hop has ever known. This is not just a story about rap. This is a story about genius, about survival, about the kind of talent that only comes once in a generation. And it's also a story about betrayal, jealousy, street politics, and the violent chain of events that cost a young king his life before the world ever got to see his full glory. Big L wasn't just nice. He wasn't just a punchline master. He was the razor of Harlem, sharp, fearless, unmatched, a man whose pen could cut through beats like a blade. But behind the bars and the brilliance was a neighborhood full of danger, a brother entangled in the streets, and a rivalry in the industry that nobody wants to talk about.
Yep.
Tonight we uncover all of it.
Yeah, he's kicking me out.
I don't know what's going on. Hey, guys, can you hear Jay? Put a 1 in the chat if you're able to hear Jay. Welcome, everybody in the bushes. Welcome to Kicking It with Auntie Leah. You can hear me? Jay? Jay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, is everybody good? All right, cool. All right, Nephew's in the building with a brand new page. All right, let's get into it,
Now
guys.
it's kicking out.
It's what?
The rise, the fall, the mystery, the truth. So sit back, relax, and let's take a journey into the life, the legacy, and the tragedy of Lamont Big L. Coleman, a legend taken far too soon, but never forgotten. This is the Big L story.
Hey yo, check it out, 1 2 1 2. It's the big motherfucking L, and I'm about to catch wreck off this dirt man shit. Yo, check it out. This that Sandman 118 shit, and it's the BIGL straight from 139 in fucking Linux. Harlem, the danger zone. I gotta represent it. Somebody gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey yo, I got a new single out. It's called MVP, the most valuable poet. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm the most valuable poet when it comes to this shit, and I'ma prove it right now. Check it out. My click was quick to pull the bullet in a stranger's dome. You should have known not to roam through the danger zone. In Harlem is where the thugs rest. In a slug fest, we sending faggots all the way to heaven like Doug Fresh. Big L grew up in the slums of greed, known for drawing guns with speed and selling tons of weed, cause I got sons to feed. And it's a must that my toe smokes. I'm not like most folks. Fuck 10s and 20s.
Happy New Year.
And it's a must that I commence to slain any faggot MC who goes against the grain. I'm a smoke pataki ass and Rudolph Julie like a bully. I keep a toolie for any movie who act fooly. So if a nigga disrespect L, to hell is where I'ma send him. After I skin him and spit some venom in him. I run with intruders, looters and sharpshooters who spark brutus and fuck thick bitches with large shooters. Yo, I'm the nigga that be jumping on your stereo. When I walk the streets, the bitches be tapping their friends like there we go. Never had rules to follow, none of my jewels are hollow. Try to tax mines and you'll be on the news tomorrow. Cause I never was the type to start beefs, but I spark creeps on dark streets and stop they heartbeats. The hell with silly games, I play survival sports. Sometimes I be in the crib stressed the fuck out with suicidal thoughts. All my life I've been a lady bruiser, a wrong chooser, school refuser, drug abuser, born loser. Clothes bummy, nose funny, it wasn't funny. A little dummy who tried to kill his mother for insurance money. Now me and the devil is on the same team. I'ma hit the mainstream with ill raps that's poison like gangrene. I'm better than every rapper that you thought was raw. Peace to all of my peoples out in Baltimore. I'm not a coward, and frontin' on me, I won't allow it. I'm high-powered, fucking freak bitches like Adina Howard. Front and get your belly torn. I keep a pelly on. I'm fucking with Grey Poupon and Dawn Perignon on the apple pump rocks. Quick to give a chump notch. You ain't tough. The only thing you shootin' is jump shots. My style is hard like strong lumber. Cute chicks get the dick, ugly bitches get the wrong number. And that's how we doing it.
Hey, Cat, welcome. Welcome, baby. Welcome to everybody. Big L.
Harlem in the 1970s, 80s, and 90s was a world of rhythm and danger, talent and turbulence, brilliance and bloodshed. A neighborhood filled with culture, but also crack, competition, and the constant fight to survive. The streets shaped the boys who grew up there, and those same streets often tried to swallow them whole. Lamont Coleman, the future known as Big L, was born on May 30th, 1974, and raised on 139th Street and Lenox Avenue, an area he would later call the Danger Zone. He was the youngest of the children living in his household, raised by Gilda Pinky Terry, a woman who was more than a mother to just her sons. She fed the block, led the tenant association, threw block parties, took every neighborhood kid to great adventure, and made sure nobody felt alone. Her home was full of love, noise, and survival. Big L's brothers Leroy, better known as Big Lee, and Donald, known as Big Don, were technically his cousins, but Pinky took Lamont in as a child, raising him as her own. L never questioned it. When he found out around age 14 that he was adopted into the family, he brushed it off with a shrug. The bond was real, stronger than blood. Life on 139th Street bonded everyone together. Don later said, "Everybody on the block was like family." But family didn't mean safe. Harlem was a battlefield disguised as a community. And the Coleman boys grew up not only in love, but in the shadows of real street legends. Big Lee was the one who commanded respect without even speaking. He was hard, dangerous, never smiling, never laughing, the type of man people crossed the street to avoid. And he was surrounded by others just like him, Matthew Reggie White, Thomas T.C. Riley, and a man named Shake. Together, they built the notorious West Harlem Street Crew that would later be known as NFL, Niggas for Life. They were territorial, violent, feared crack dealers and stick-up men. Big L grew up in the orbit of men who controlled blocks, survived shootouts, and lived life one decision away from death. This environment shaped him, it sharpened him, it gave him something to write about, but it was also the same environment that would one day take his life. Lamont Coleman discovered hip-hop at age 12 after sneaking into a Run DMC concert with his brother Don. The moment he heard "I'm the king of rock, there is none higher," he was stunned into silence. From that moment, Rap became his pulse. He began battling kids on the block, in hallways, at block parties, anywhere a beat could echo off brick walls. Don would spin on the turntables while L tore through opponents twice his age. He started as Little L, but quickly changed it to Big L, refusing to let anyone belittle him even in a nickname. Guided by older kids like Jules and his friend D-Wiz, L got his first notebook and began writing. His influences were legends, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, and Rakim. But even early on, L wasn't trying to imitate. He was trying to surpass. In 1990, at just 16 years old, L met Lord Finesse of DITC during a record store autograph session. His friend insisted Finesse let L rap for him. Reluctantly, Finesse agreed. The moment L opened his mouth, the room shifted. His flow was polished, his punchlines were vicious, his rhyme patterns were years ahead of his age. Lord Finesse later said, "From the first moment, I knew he was going to be great." Finesse took him under his wing immediately. He introduced him to the Diggin' in the Crates crew, Fat Joe, Showbiz and AG, Diamond D, Buck Wild, OC, a collective built on bars, beats, and authenticity. They embraced L as one of their own. At 17, Big L founded Children of the Corn with Harlem artists Cameron, Mace, Bloodshed, Herb McGruff, and Digga, a group filled with young talent and street ambition. They hustled together, rapped together, dreamed together, and in the streets, L's battles became legendary. He was feared for his rhymes, not his gun. He was the kid nobody wanted to battle for money because nobody wanted to lose. By 1992, Big L won an amateur rap competition with nearly 2,000 participants. His name spread beyond Harlem, and soon enough, Columbia Records offered him a deal. At just 18, Big L was no longer just another Harlem rapper. He was a rising phenomenon.
Big L right here from Columbia Records.
Yeah.
So L, just tell people what's up with your new album. What's up with you doing newest content?
Yeah, right now, you know what I'm saying? Working on a new album, you know what I'm saying? The title I don't know yet, but it's gonna be fat. I got 2 tracks done. I'm just chilling right now, still doing shows on the road and all that, representing one people's Diggin' in the Crates. I came to represent my man Smooth Hustler. Wow.
That's right, kid. That was Big L, kid. Big L Diggin' in the Crates.
Most valuable
That's right, that's right. Boy, MVP.
Jay-Z was not Big L's friend. He was Big
Classic.
L's biggest op. The industry loves to rewrite history and pretend these two men were on the same path, or that they could have become some iconic duo. But the people who were actually there in the 1990s know the truth.
One more time.
Say that one more time. You said Jay-Z.
Jay-Z took his style, okay? This is Big L. If you listen to Big L songs from years ago and you listen to Jay-Z now, when Big L started, Big L put Jay-Z on. Nobody knows this. So when I go by here, I always salute Big L. Because Big L was real hip-hop. There's a lot of people in hip-hop now, they rob people, they manipulate people, they take advantage of the kids. Right here was big real hip-hop right here. Love is love, y'all have a good day. We from Harlem.
Yeah.
Check it out, y'all. It's Flamboyant Entertainment. Make sure y'all come through the post Thursday, February 18th, right? And you can punch in your numbers or you can leave a message and I'll get back with you.
Their freestyle on the Stretch and Bobito show was not two homies vibing. It was a duel between two future giants of New York hip-hop. Jay-Z was clever and smooth. Big L was sharper, colder, and deadlier with the pen. And everybody who heard that tape knew instantly which one had the upper hand. Even Dame Dash once said, Big L scared him lyrically. This wasn't love. This wasn't teamwork. This was rivalry. Big L wasn't coming to join Jay-Z. He was coming to challenge him.
Big L, rest in peace.
Yeah. I came up with a banger song. So 29th, we called that the danger zone. Young L with the pen, leave your frame exposed. Put a rapper in a box like a chain was froze. Flow slick like a razor chrome. Every line cut deep like I shave your bone. Harlem bred, so I talk with that razor tone. You play hero on my block, you won't make it home. I was raised by the hustlers, killers, and nightmares. Seen a man lose his soul over slight stairs. So I rhyme like a prophet with a tight glare. Turn a beat to a crime scene, white flares. Punchlines hit harder than indictments. Had the whole block ducking when the mic bent. Labels tried to water down my lightning, but you can't dim Harlem, I'm the lightning. Danger zone, big L legacy, carved in stone. Sharp tongue, prophet with a heart of chrome. Harlem made me, never die alone. Yeah, I'm the one they fear when the cypher starts. Rip rhymes, leave chalk where you write your bars. I'm a nightmare mixed with a fighter's heart. Turn your 16 into a silent part. Never chase radio, never switch tones. I was busy turning rivals into wishbones. If rap was the throne, I would've gripped chrome. Came for the crown like it got my name stitched on. Harlem legend, young face with a grim past. Move slick like a lawyer when the wind passed. If success came slow, I made time spin fast. Put a rap on ice like a slim fast. Balls hit heavy like the streets I walk. Every line packed truth like police reports. I ain't just rap, I'm a breathing vault. Every rhyme got a body underneath the chalk. Danger zone, big L legacy, carved in stone. Sharp tongue, prophet with a heart of chrome. Harlem made me, never die alone. Yeah. Harlem raised the king with the venomous pen. Every bar was a warning. Every line was a threat. You ain't heard punchlines till you heard Big L. That's word to the danger zone. Flamboyant to the end, that's the code I chose. Left a mark on the game that the globe still knows. Big L, Harlem's finest, yeah, the legend grows. Put my story in the wind and let the whole world know.
Okay, so guys, just real quick, I'm gonna bring myself up real quick. What you just heard was a songography that I wrote. I write the words to the songographies. I use AI to create songs. So what you just heard was a songography. A songography is a mini biography of the people that I speak about, but in song form. So it's very important that you listen to the words, because the words in the songographies are telling their story. Again, thank you everybody that's here. West MTZ, thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Everybody in the back, classic music, what up? What up, nephew? I'm glad that you are here again. Smash the like button, share the live, send super chats, send super stickers, join the channel as a member, whatever. It's not required, it's desired. So let's get back into the story. And if there's anybody in the building that knows anything about Big L that wants to join in the conversation, the link is in the comments. All right, let's get back to it.
Peace to my man Head, rest in peace to Big L. Know what I mean? It's like two of my influences with that rap game, know what I mean? That's what made me want, Head signed me, L got me, I featured on Big L first album. That's my, little coming out as far as the rap game. But, that's my era right there where I came from. Big L, Children of the Corn, you already know. Killer Cam Mates, know what I mean?
A lot of niggas remember that freestyle at 5-5 y'all had did and shit, man.
Yeah, you already know.
That was a legendary joint and all that.
Y'all know I'm crazy.
That Monifa record, how that came about.
Big shout outs to Mo. Mo doing the thing now. I think she on that R&B. Know what I mean? They got a little real reality show with her. Know what I mean? Big shout out to Mo. Know what I mean? She doing her thing still. Know what I mean?
No doubt. So, tell us, how it was coming up in that era though, like, cause it's different than now. You know what I'm saying? The game changed and shit.
The game changed tremendously, man. You know what I mean?
You had to really have talent and shit and bars back then.
Exactly. Yeah, you had to have some bars. You had to come with that really real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Relevant. You know what I mean? You had to been through a couple battles and all that. You know what I mean? It was real. Niggas was coming. I remember when Jay, you know what I mean? Jay and Big L had a, they had banged out on, they came from Danger Zone. Dame Dash and Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Him and Big L battled and shit. You know what I mean? And that's what it was about back in the days.
Hell yeah, classic.
Classic.
Ain't nobody got that on tape or nothing.
Nah, nobody got that on tape, B. I wish, B.
Fair use.
When Dame Dash tried to bring Big L to Rockefeller, Jay-Z wasn't pushing for him. He wasn't trying to elevate him. Big L's presence threatened the balance. A man with L's punchlines, L's pen, L's raw Harlem aggression could have rewritten the hierarchy of East Coast rap. The truth is simple. Jay-Z rose and Big L never got the chance. Does this sound familiar? Let's not forget about Tupac and Biggie and how both were taken out of the equation so another could rise. Sean Diddy Combs. In regard to Big L, the world will always wonder how different hip-hop would be if those two swords had collided again, this time in the industry, not just a radio booth.
A lot of cats be frontin' with mad singles with a 50 on top. L trying to have the city on lock. Peace to Biggie and Pac, cause they really were hot. Rap game heavy hitters, it's a shame they no longer with us. Niggas wanna be out, ladies wanna see out. If I go to jail, you'll get, you know what I'm saying, free out. What? Punks. Yeah. Yo, all my wolves in the house, all you live for what? See, Harlem about to get it all lies on us. Only ghetto niggas shine, who gon' rise with us? In the first cattle act, we gon' size them up. All my wolves in the house, all you live with what? See, Harlem about to get it all lies on us. Only ghetto niggas shine, who gon' rise with us? In the first cattle act. Yo. Hey yo, I hear a lot of bitch in your talk. I see a lot of switch in your walk. And only thugs get rich in New York. Time is running out. Niggas like L, when you coming out? Cause they sick of all this drag queen shit. Your wife missing, I'm the nigga he was last seen with. Me and Lynn hit it up.
Yeah.
Where's my five? Want some up? Hey, come back in?
Yeah.
Right now?
Lady talks to heaven, son.
Check it out, bust it. Yo, fuck all the glamours and glitz. I'm planning to get rich. I'm from New York and never was a fan of the Knicks. And I'm all about expanding my chips. You mad cause I was in a band with your bitch with both hands on her tits. Coleman hold the throne that you know in your heart. I got style plus the way that I be flowing the sharp. A while back I used to hustle selling glow in the park. Counting G-stacks and rocking ice that glow in the dark forever. Hottie hunting, trigger temper, I'm quick to body something. You looking at me like I'm probably frontin'. I fuck around and throw bang in your chest and flee to my rest. I'm older and smarter, this is me at my best. Rap, verbal attack, attachable facts, tactical tracks, smash, verbal deep, rapidly stack. Real black, the magical rap, tragical rap, the tackle to back, the shackles and heaven. That's the mathematical balance of all. The silence to strong, the rarity born and having these massacres drawn as if for consolation. The size of hateful skeletons locked in the closet of a gospel grace on a possible baseball. That's why I have to be lazy. A rapper like they will slash the invasion. That's how a massive invasion. A rapper hates 50 passes to my label. Slash the halo, thought I trade with this my father back as an angel. Thank you, just say no man is hypnotizing. I'm only emphasizing on some of my business and enterprising.
Big L signed to Columbia Records in 1992, stepping into the music industry with the same confidence he carried in Harlem. He wasn't polished for radio. He wasn't softened for mainstream appeal. He was raw, gritty, and Harlem lyricism in its purest form. In 1993, he released Devil's Son, a single so dark, so clever, and so ahead of its time that radio stations didn't know what to do with it. The song became underground gold, feared by corporate desks, but loved in the streets. Elle was...
All right, quiz, guys. Question. Let me turn my camera on, put myself back on the stage. When it comes to Jay-Z, who is another rapper that was in the industry with Jay-Z that was kind of raw and real and rough around the edges like Big L was? And Jay-Z sabotaged his career. Put it in the chat. There's another rapper, and I'll give you a hint. He's no longer here with us. He died under suspicious circumstances and will be a part of the Hip Hop is a Graveyard segment. Who is another rapper that's connected to Jay-Z to where Jay-Z sabotaged his career because this rapper was allegedly too raw? Actually, to be honest with you, there you go. Delete this count. Got it. Got the answer. Yes, guys. Yes. DMX. Another rapper. Thank you, delete this count. That was in the industry that's connected to Jay-Z, who died under suspicious circumstances, and Jay-Z sabotaged his career. And you know, that's what I believe happened to Big L. We'll get to that part. Let's get back into the video. Thanks again, delete this account. Bravo.
Was proud of it. He once said, "I've always been a fan of horror flicks, and Harlem is scary enough. I just put it all together." In 1994, he dropped Put It On, produced by Buck Wild, featuring Kid Capri. This track lit Harlem up. The video cemented him as the young, sharp-witted punchline assassin with a voice raspy enough to cut concrete. Then in 1995, he released Lifestyle's Ove de Poor and Dangerous, an album that would one day be recognized as a classic. It didn't skyrocket on the charts, but it didn't need to. It carved Big L's name into hip-hop history. His wordplay was unmatched. His metaphors were surgical. His punchlines were fatal. Lines like, "I knocked out so many teeth, the tooth fairy went bankrupt," and "A Tech 9 is my utensil," filling niggas with so much lead they can use they body for a pencil. Showed the world that Harlem had birthed a monster. But Columbia Records didn't understand him. They wanted radio hits. Big L wanted bars. They wanted soft edges. Big L was sharp steel. By 1996, Columbia dropped him. Didn't the same thing happen to DMX? Wasn't Jay-Z involved in that as well? But L wasn't shaken. He went independent. He went harder. He created flamboyant entertainment, determined to win on his own terms. 1 year later, tragedy struck the children of the Korn family when Bloodshed died in a car accident. The crew disbanded, and the Harlem rap scene felt the blow. But Big L kept going. Even after losing friends, record deals, and stability, he never stopped writing, never stopped plotting, never stopped sharpening his pen, and the streets weren't done shaping his destiny. Harlem's 139th Street wasn't just a backdrop to Big L's childhood. It was a war zone with shifting alliances, dangerous personalities, and a code that changed depending on who had the upper hand. The NFL crew Reggie, TC, Big Lee, Shake, G-Love, and others were known throughout Harlem. They weren't rappers. They weren't promoters. They were hustlers, stick-up men, and gunmen whose reputation spread far beyond one block. Big Lee, Big L's older brother, had grown darker over the years. Greed infected him. Jealousy controlled him. He made enemies not just with rivals, but with his own friends. He stole drug profits. He blamed others for his theft. He manipulated situations to maintain power. And worst of all, he used his little brothers to help him. Lee's conflicts with Black Tone, TC, Reggie, and even G-Love became a twisted web of mistrust and simmering rage. What began as small incidents, a stolen stash here, a fight there, evolved into gunplay, betrayals, and attempted murders. When Blacktone shot Lee in the leg during a heated confrontation, the entire block shifted. TC and Reggie tried to protect Lee even when he was wrong, but Big Lee took their loyalty for weakness. He misused it. And eventually he burned every bridge around him. Rumors, retaliation, and street politics created a slow-building storm. The tension between Lee and Reggie, once close as brothers, grew until the day Reggie was shot and killed. Many believed Lee orchestrated it. Others believed G-Love. Some thought it was outsiders.
Yeah, like Archangel said,
but
hit the
nobody
likes.
forgot that L was seen talking to the shooter shortly before the murder. Harlem never forgets. Harlem never forgives. Harlem keeps mental notes. This event cracked the NFL family into pieces, and it placed a silent target on Big L's back. By 1998, Big L had rebuilt himself stronger than ever. He had the streets behind him, DITC behind him, and a new wave of independent momentum no major label could ignore. His single Ebonics sent shockwaves through hip-hop. Critics called it one of the greatest independent singles of the decade. The Source named it top 5. Fans couldn't stop quoting it. DJs couldn't stop spinning it. Big L had finally forced the industry to pay attention.
So, can I lay it down in your house, like a quick reference? I'm like, yeah. We did it on tape.
Fair use.
It's like, yo, I got this idea, Ebonics, and then he laid it down. And that's when we went to D&D Studios. He's like, yo, we got to take the train to the studio. I'm like, all right, whatever.
D&D.
Yeah, so.
Word, check it out, bust it. MCs get taught a lesson when the mic is in my possession. Rap's my profession, L is nice, no question. It's a fact that they get, it shouldn't be weird that I'm fed, cause my raps are rougher than a nappy bed. I cook rappers like a chef, I'm deaf like Jeff, right to left. My raps are better than morning breath. For niggas deaf, I'm the #1 suspect, cause I catch much wreck, especially when I'm upset. Suckers, I'm a stickity star, breaking them up and taking their heart. You better believe that Big L is the man to be ripping the microphones apart. I hold the 40 right because I'm the naughty type. When I strike the mic, niggas be like shorty hype. I'm smoother than velvet, my lyrics is well writ. You saying L's this and L's that, get off L dick. Rhymes I create and knock out your go-to. Battling me's like fighting a gorilla in a phone booth. I wreck mics and drop the cool speeches. Nowadays rappers think they motherfucking school teachers. 1, 2, 1, 2, rappers I run through. Fuck karate, I practice gun fu. The Big L is an assassinator. I grab the mag and leave a fag leaking like activator. I'm the nigga that you never even thought of beating. Black, white, or Puerto Rican, I'm gonna slaughter each and every crab MC that runs up. When a battle comes up, give me 2 thumbs up. Peace. Check it out, this is the Big L, you know what I'm saying? Chillin' with my man Herb, you gonna drop like this, check it out. Check it. You better flee hops or get your head flown 3 blocks. L be keeping niggas' hearts pumping like Reeboks. It's the nigga that bitches sucking sweat. Faggots are walking wet. Disrespecting, I'ma break your fucking neck. I'm known to put a cap in a duck face. I spray guns, fuck bass. I'm a nutcase from a rough place. It's called Uptown. Front and get bucked down. Walk through with Jews on that ass and get stuck, clown. I got styles you can't copy, bitch. It's the 666 in the mix. Straight from HE double hockey sticks. I'm the devil's son, like my song said. I smash niggas like cornbread. You can't kill me, I was born dead. I wet shit up like a floodage. Me and my crew build caps and carry gats like it's luggage. I'm nowhere near trash. Step to the rear fast, for I have your queer ass crying like tear gas. Every day I gain clout and my game sprout. Some niggas will still be virgins if crack never came out. The Big L's hard to kill when my squad gets ill. You better guard your grill before you get scarred for real. Big L is a large boss, known for putting more holes in a nigga body than a golf course. I'm crazy quick to knock a duck off. I pull out and buck off and tear a nigga grill right the fuck off. You get smoked like a Philly fast, cause your shit is really trash. Fuck around, I swing on your silly ass. It's Big L, the crime converter, saying peace to all the niggas in jail doing time for murder. I wreck the mic plus the whole stage, rocking cornrow braids. I'm killing motherfuckers like old age, known to have a hottie open. I keep a shotty smoking, front and get half the bones in your body broken. I never force teach, so listen as the boss preach. I only Only rock levels but Martin Cannon and North Beach. I'm making rap hits, I snap flicks and back chicks, just the slim ones. You won't see out with no fat bitch. You the nigga that they call A-War. Punks I slay all my spare time I play ball. In the playgrounds I spray clowns with trade pounds, making G's from transporting keys on Greyhounds. My shit is kicking like a sensei, I'm smoother than Ben Gay. Comprende, I'm outie like MJ.
And that's when Dame Dash from Roc-A-Fella Records approached him with an offer. For Harlem, this was huge. Rockefeller was rising fast. Jay-Z was entering superstardom. Being signed there meant money, promotion, and mainstream success. But Big L wasn't some hungry kid begging for a deal. He demanded Rockefeller sign him and his entire crew. Flamboyant Entertainment wasn't just a name, it was a vision. And according to Dame Dash, Big L was serious about bringing Harlem with him. But behind the business conversations, something darker lingered. Jay-Z wasn't neutral in this story. Big L wasn't coming to bow. Their history mattered, their rivalry mattered, and everyone around them knew it. When Rockefeller started courting L, Harlem barbershops, liquor stores, and block corners buzzed with whispers, Jay-Z don't want that man on the team. Jay didn't forget that Stretch and Bobito freestyle. That's his op, not his partner. It would be years before the world openly acknowledged the tension between these two swords of New York rap. But Harlem knew, and L knew too. He wasn't going to be another artist signed under Jay-Z. He was coming to stand against him. But before paperwork could be finalized, before ink could hit the page, before the world could see what Big L would do with full industry backing, the streets interfered. The past caught up, the block said no, and everything collapsed in one violent night. Jay-Z was not Big L's friend. He was Big L's biggest op. Hip-hop history tries to smooth this over, acting like they were two future legends destined to unite. But the reality on the ground was completely different. These men were rivals from the moment they met.
All right. These men were rivals from the moment they met. What do we know about Diddy and Jay-Z? In the chat, what have we learned from Jaguar Wright about Jay-Z and Diddy? They would do what? Anything to rise to the top. Both of them are one and the same. How many times has she said that? More than once. Right? So, think about it. You have Jay-Z and you have Big L. Big L was a lyrical genius. Yeah, Jay-Z was his swag, whatever. But when it came to in-depth lyrics, when it came to talking about things and putting it in rhyme and the lyrical, the way he spit rhymes and his punchbacks and all that, unmatchable. So, naturally, what is Jay-Z going to do? Look at my wrinkles. I'm trying to iron out my wrinkles, y'all. It ain't going to happen. But anyway, he gonna what? Take him out. Take out the opposition, right? By any means necessary. He was determined to rise to the top. Just like who? Diddy. Who do we believe that Diddy took out to rise to the top? Tupac Shakur. Biggie Smalls. Those two, and if you are fans of Diddy and Jay-Z, I'm sorry, this ain't the platform for you. Because I'm definitely not fans of these two individuals because they would do anything. They would do anything to rise to the top. Look what Jay-Z did to D-Haven. Stole his whole style and then disowned himself. I wish Jay was able to get on this daggone platform because he knows a little bit more about that situation between Jay-Z and D-Haven. All I know is he stole his whole style, took his fan base and pushed him to the side by any means necessary. And that was his best friend. Look what Diddy did to Biggie. Biggie wasn't supposed to be in L.A. Biggie didn't want to go to L.A. Biggie was in a car accident in a wheelchair, basically, or a cane, if memory serves me right. But the plan was, I'm not going to be able to rise to the top if Big is here. I got to move him out the way. And he definitely was going to rise to the top when Tupac was alive. That was impossible, right? Hey, J. Mizak, I was just telling them that you know a little bit more about the D Haven and Jay Z situation. Can you tell us? Because I just know a little bit about that situation. I think that you've actually
I'm not
spoken to
about to
D.
speak. Yeah, but I'm not about to speak on other people that are not here. You didn't tell. We're not going to get into that here. But yeah. So, anyways, um, continue.
Okay, so that's all I know is that Jay Z and D Haven, they were best friends, and then they, uh, to me, Jay Z backdoored him. Didn't take him out, but backdoored him morally. So let's get back into the video.
Their Stretch and Bobbito freestyle wasn't a collaboration. It was a battlefield. Two young MCs circling each other, testing each other, sharpening steel against steel. Jay-Z came in with speed, flow, and charisma. Big L came in with punchlines sharp enough to draw blood. And anyone who heard that tape could feel the tension, the respect, the competitiveness, and the underlying threat.
Salute to
Even
everybody in the
Dame
chat.
Dash
Let's see
later
y'all.
admitted it. Big L scared him lyrically. He scared a lot of MCs, Jay-Z included. Big L had the one talent no corporation could buy. He had the pen. If Big L had lived long enough to truly enter the mainstream, the hierarchy of New York rap would have been forced to rearrange itself. He wasn't coming to be Jay-Z's sidekick. He wasn't coming to fit into the Rockefeller machine. He was coming to compete. This is why their names are rarely spoken together without tension. Big L represented something dangerous to Jay-Z, a writer, more complex, more vicious, and more fearless with the bars. Someone who
Right.
could have taken the crown right out of his hands.
Yeah. Damn for keep the flow ever. Harlem well, fuck it. Yeah. Keep the flow ever.
Not in my channel. I'm gonna be back.
Yeah, we back in this bitch. Harlem legends never fall. Big L still the king. Put his name on every wall. Flamboyant till we die. Punchlines break your jaw. If you scared, don't rap. It's the code of the raw. Big L, say it loud. Harlem world stand up. Make the whole block
Y'all see
proud.
that?
I'm from the era where the weak got folded like clothes. Where the bars hit harder than them 44 blows. Where the flow so sharp it could puncture your goals. Big L had rappers looking like they swallowed their souls. He was the champ of the slang, had the block on freeze. Punchlines dropping bodies like a bad disease. Had dudes rewinding tapes like, hey, yo, run that please. He kill you with one metaphor and leave you on your knees. He said it raw, no filter, just venom and truth. Made veterans sound like little boys missing their tooth. Rappers studied his cadence, trying to copy the proof. But you can't clone a genius with a mic in the booth. We back in this bitch, Harlem legends never fall. Big L still the king, put his name on every wall. Flamboyant till we die, punchlines break your jaw. If you scared, don't rap, it's the code of the raw. Big L, say it loud. Harlem world stand up, make the whole block proud. Big L, say it loud. Harlem world stand up, make the whole block proud. My pen talk greasy like a stick-up note. Big L spit facts that'll split your throat. He had bars so slick they could sink your boat. One line from the kid, leave your whole clique broke. He was the god of the cipher, the prince of the flame. Had rappers throwing shade, but afraid of the name. You don't battle Big L unless you're ready for pain. He turned your little rap dream to a chalk line stain. I'm talking Harlem, baby, where the giants were raised. Where the wordplay cut deep like surgical blades. Where his legacy breathed through the blocks and the braids. Where the mirror will still glow when the sunlight fades. We back in this bitch, Harlem legends never fall. Big L still the king, put his name on every wall. Flamboyant till we die, punchlines break your jaw. If you scared, don't rap, it's the code of the raw. Big L, say it loud. Harlem world forever, we don't bow, we don't drown. Big L, say it loud. Harlem world forever, we don't bow, we don't drown.
Big L, rest in peace.
the biggest thing in the world.
Like
He scared me to death. Yo, when I heard that on tape, I was scared to death. I said, yo, there's no way I could compete. If this is what I gotta compete with, I said, there's no way.
There are too many MCs who are overrated. You ask me, they wasn't even supposed to make it in the rap biz. They don't know what rap is, so give it up. Become an actor or an actress or a producer. But you failed to use the microphone right, so take flight for a bruiser. Saying I'm bull, rap, on whack. You need to get smacked, sit back and rip that contract. I'm serious as cancer. I'm not playing games. I should get foul and buck wild and start saying names. But deep down inside, you know who you are. Your rhymes are not up to par. You fake superstar. And that really gets on my nerves when a rapper gets the credit that he don't deserve. Going platinum and don't have no soul. Some rappers are mad nice and don't even go gold. I don't like the way it's going down because it should be the other way around. I don't understand. MCs, what's going on? I can't understand, man, how raps cold transform. 1 minute you're hardcore and raw, and that's what you was known for. But not no more, you changed and rearranged. You're not the same, your raps are plain, and that explains why you lost your fame. Used to be on top, but you fell like raindrops. You turned pop, now you're no longer game props. Who brought us back? Nobody's but your own black. Used to make dope tracks, jack, but now you're stone whack. So MCs, don't ever step out your range. Remain the same and only change with the time, unless you get dropped like a dime. You'll go for yours like I'm going for mine. But if you're rough, stay rough. If you're dapper, stay dapper. And never try to look or even sound like another rapper. Just fulfill your own needs. Some rappers wore gold chains, but now they wearing beads. I don't understand. On the lyrical side, this is how it should be done. I'm not the one, my raps are stronger than rum. For some, MCs grab the mic and sound dumb. Plus slum, how come rap skills they have none? And I wonder how the hell they get record sales. They rap so stale and frail and forced like fairy tales. Your technique and everything you speak is weak. Got a little airplay because of your beats, your fame, and your name. But your lyrics are lame. Jack, step to this and get ran over like train tracks. Your raps are foreign whack, and you went on tour with that rap. Don't understand it, cause rhyme skills you lack. I got more soul than knife airs, giving them C's nightmares. Rappers be frontin' hard and rhymes they don't like theirs, but they still call themselves MCs. Please, how could that be? I don't understand.
Thank you, Yvonne. Welcome, everybody. Please make sure you
Big
hit the
L,
like button.
Shout out to Big L, Children of the Corn, Harlem. I mean, just hip hop, you know, is the epitome of hip hop. You back in, you can go to Harlem 139 and see him right in front of the fried chicken store. Get a cipher with him. You know what I mean? He was real hip hop. Shout out to Digging in the Crates too. I used to see Al all the time in Harlem. Like we was coming up. He was one of the first young dudes to get a record deal and get in. Well, after Chi Ali and all, that was damn near right after or something probably. So, you know, we all looked up to him. He already knew about making music and recording and the studio and all that before everybody, because he was with finessing them. You know what I mean? They was grooming him early, so.
Who knows his name? I don't
like
even
my
know
man,
his name.
We was cool with Al.
He looks familiar.
We was in Harlem like every day.
Who?
We would have to go get with D.
You don't know who Jada is?
Jada Kiss. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not good on names, and no, when Jada Kiss was out, I wasn't listening to secular music, so I really don't know none of his songs, none of them. But his face looked familiar because he had a complaint in against Diddy as well, right? About wanting to get out his contract, something
They
like
all
that.
do.
Yep, and it was a big thing going on between those two. So yeah, Jay Z and Diddy.
Rough
Hmm.
Riders, so we were bumping the L frequently, a few times a week. The way he put his rhymes together, his
Nah, I
his
wasn't
his
sure yet at the
delivery and
time.
the
He was
way he
just died.
formatted his rhymes, he was very rhymey. He could rhyme the hell out of some words. You know what I mean? He had interesting songs. That Ebonics.
And Big L, man, because Big L was, that's another nigga, man.
He was
Motherfuckers
funny.
don't, man, them niggas is wildin', man. Them niggas is fucking wildin', man. Big L, man, y'all niggas is wild. Yo, Jay, man, that nigga Jay need to get that shit up to Big L. Anytime he saying anything about, man, doing them shows when he have Big Pun in it, he should have Big L up in that bitch as well, man.
Finesse saw Big L rapping in Harlem, and
Big
then
Joe.
Big L was my little brother. So like, what people didn't really know is that he looked to me for mentorship, and he would always come to me and be like, "Yo, bro, what's up?" And I always tell a story that when we recorded the song "The Enemy," Primo did the beat. We was in D&D. Big Al was like, "Yo, man, you went gold. I'ma rip you down on this fucking song right here, man. I'm taking your 500,000 fans, nigga. I'ma kill you on this song." I'm like, "Yo, this nigga Al is fucking crazy, man." He was a big gambler. Big Al would gamble all the time, and he would fight niggas, like big niggas. I'd be like, "Yo, Al, could we just go shoot the block up?" He'd be like, "Nah, I grew up with these niggas. Just come stand by me, I'ma fight." Every time I went to Harlem to see Big Al that he was gonna fight, Vito, he would fight a nigga your size, like the biggest nigga in the world. He's like this. Fuck that. I'm like, oh my God. Like, yo, Al, could we jump this nigga, man? Could we fucking hit him with a bat? Nah, no. He was a fan square dude. Big Al was a fan square dude. He'll fight the biggest nigga in the world, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta fart. Sometimes you gotta fart break. Sometimes you gotta fart late. You know what I'm saying? It happens, man. It happens, man. Oh, let me finish this.
D, you gotta talk a little bit about Big L and the legacy of Big L and working with Big L.
Yes.
I feel like we don't talk enough about Big L.
I mean, Big L, definitely was on his way to being one of the greatest.
I think, man.
People already look at him that way, and he's been dead all these years. You know what I mean? Especially that one freestyle session he had with Jay-Z on the Stretch Armstrong show.
Stretch and Barbados, yeah.
Kind of handled Jay-Z up there.
Wow, okay,
And then he was supposed to be signed to Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Question. To anybody that know this, why is it, welcome Kashmir Remix, why is it that this freestyle or this battle between Big L and Jay-Z has been scrubbed from the internet? Has been scrubbed. Nobody can find it. Nobody has a tape of
No,
this.
it's there, but it's copywritten by Babito.
Okay. Babito.
Yeah.
Okay. That sucks, man. So I guess we have to watch it on his channel. I really want to hear it because whatever Big L did, he must have annihilated Jay-Z because the world talks about this emphasis battle. I don't even know if I said it right. Infamous battle between those two. The jealousy is real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, what can you say? Lamont, definitely one of the best lifestyles of the
Foreign Danger.
Yeah. Dangerous, right? Then the second album, The Big Picture, that wound up going gold, and he wasn't even here to see that.
And all the indie stuff he did.
Hello.
There you go. You're a journalist now. Test it. Test the mic.
My name is Carme, and I would like to know who or what inspired you to become an artist.
Well, I say it was a mix of a bunch of different things. As far as being an MC, being an artist is something that I feel like when you're young, kind of just your environment that you're in, you just, as long as people are your family or whoever in school are down to support you following that passion, and that's what it is. But as far as being an MC, the first rapper that really got me into wanting to be an MC was a dude by the name of Big L.
Wow.
From Harlem. And that was like that was the dude that made me want to pick up a pen and write. And then you have like your Biggie.
Black TV, where you been, sir? Thank you so much for stopping by, and with your $2 super chat, you are appreciated, bro. Thank you so much. Do you want to come on the panel? Knowing you don't want to come on the panel. If you want to come on the panel, I'll drop the link. If you have any wisdom that you can share about Big L and his legacy or his skills, please come up on the panel. If not, I want to thank you, Black TV, for stopping by and supporting your girl, and I love you. You said I've been streaming and making videos. You out in the streets. Oh, okay. So you doing the neighborhood thing. You blogging now? You blogging now, Black TV? That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you so much again. Let's get back to the video.
And Tribe Called Quest, but it was like the classic sound. But as far as being an artist in any fashion, that's just people around you in your environment and whatever you want to use to have a creative outlet, for sure.
You know who Tribe Called Quest is?
No, I don't.
It's
See,
okay.
it's interesting, right? Because we say these names like everyone should know. You guys should know. You know, if you're going to be journalists, you want to get into this music game, Tribe Called Quest is a really important movement in hip-hop culture. You know who Biggie is?
Yes.
Okay, geez.
But not only that,
gonna kick him out the room.
But, I know. But not only that, Sway, they should also know who Big L is.
Yes.
Right. Mac mentioned it in just in passing like that, but he is the artist and the MC who inspired him. He lost his life. And a lot of artists, especially producers that you hear now who've produced some of the major artists, they actually speak of him and has produced his music. So Big L is definitely an artist that you guys should look
Google
up.
that.
Google him.
Yo, you on iPad, Google him, man.
And fam, I know I've already said this earlier in the documentary, but I wanted to repeat it because this truth is very important. The pattern in the industry must be taken into consideration when it comes to Big L's death. Because of Jaguar Wright's wisdom and whistleblowing, we look at hip-hop deaths analytically and not what the world would deem logically. It's deeper than the surface and the angle the elites want us to see. So put on your thinking caps and start dropping your thoughts in the comments.
Please.
The truth Harlem remembers is simple. They weren't allies, they weren't partners, they weren't brothers. They were two kings heading toward the same throne. Only one survived long enough to claim it, and there are two moguls in the hip-hop industry that we know is willing to do whatever it takes to rise to the top. I don't even have to say their names. These two men will bend. Literally.
Oops,
Kill
Auntie
and
Leah.
destroy any
Why you say that
opponent who
literally?
steps into their limelight or threatens their goal of rising to the top. It's so many unsolved hip-hop deaths that we have covered. We must ask ourselves, why haven't these murders been solved? The cover-up is real. The cover-up goes deep. The cover-up involves industry elites, law enforcement, and even politicians. As Big L's rap career was rising, his brother Big Lee's life was falling apart. From the prison cell where he sat serving a 5-year sentence, Lee's mind turned darker. He held grudges like weapons. He plotted revenge like a general. He never forgot that Black Tone had shot him. He never forgot the tension with TC. And he never forgot the whispers that he had something to do with Reggie's death. Inside prison, Lee linked up with a shooter from Brooklyn. He handed the man a list of people he wanted gone. Black Tone, TC, and G-Love. The only problem was that the shooter didn't know what they looked like. That's where Big L entered the story. What I am about to say next is all alleged speculation and not facts. This information was gathered by watching various YouTube videos and news articles. Let's just say, I don't trust the mainstream media. And when it comes to content creators, we must be very careful in choosing the ones that are credible. Jaguar Wright is credible. However, Jag was too close to Big L and couldn't participate in my research at this time. I respect Jag, and when she is ready, hopefully, she will correct anything I may have gotten wrong in this documentary.
Shout out to
now
Jaguar
let's
Wright.
continue. L wasn't a gunman. He wasn't a hustler. He wasn't built for street politics, but he loved his brother. And when Lee reached out, L tried to help in the only way he thought he could. He walked the shooter through Harlem, Pointing out the faces he was asked to identify, people saw him, and the streets started talking. Some thought Big L was aligning with Lee's revenge mission. Others thought he was being used. Most believed he didn't understand the danger he was stepping into, but danger doesn't care about intentions. When G-Love noticed the Brooklyn shooter tailing him, he confronted him. The man ran, and in G-Love's mind there was only one explanation. Lee sent someone to kill him, and Big L had pointed him out. That moment sealed L's fate. G-Love didn't want to kill Big L, but in the streets, when someone marks you for death, you strike first, because tomorrow isn't promised, and hesitation gets you buried. February 15th, 1999, Harlem, New York. A cold Monday night, Big L was standing at 45 West 139th Street around 8:30 p.m., waiting with two friends. A man approached through the gate wearing all black with a stocking cap pulled tight over his face. He wasn't there to talk. He motioned for L's friends to move. They ran. L turned and let out a scream. Gunshots cut the air. More shots followed until there were 9. Big L was hit in the face and chest. He died instantly. One officer later said, "Only the door was holding his head together." DITC members Fat Joe, Lord Finesse, and Showbiz rushed to the scene. None of them could understand it. None could process how a man with that much lyrical brilliance, that much potential, could be shot down before the world even knew what they lost. But Harlem knew. Word spread fast. The shooter was G-Love, a childhood friend.
Remember
a
that,
man
guys.
who grew up with L. A man the streets believed acted out of retaliation for Lee's prison schemes. No witnesses came forward. No arrests stuck. The case went cold. And just like that, hip-hop lost one of the greatest writers it ever produced.
May he rest in
Do you
peace.
see what I mean, family? The pattern in the industry is diabolical. The aftermath of Big L's murder spiraled into more tragedy. In prison, Big Lee collapsed in grief. His own actions had brought death to his little brother's doorstep. He carried that weight like a curse. When Lee was released in 2002, he came home hungry for revenge, but Harlem didn't forget what he had done. The enemies he made were waiting. Within 2 weeks of his release, Lee was shot multiple times and killed, but I don't believe the surface of this angle. Many state that it was Big Lee's actions that got Big L killed, but it's not far-fetched.
How many know? How many of you guys know what I believe happened? I know you guys that know me, that are part of the family, know what I believe happened. Put in the chat, drop in the chat of what Auntie Leah would theorize what happened with Big L. And we'll get back into the video. Drop in the chat. I know y'all know.
Believe that his biggest opponent, Jay-Z, had a hand
I done
in
already
Big
told
L's
y'all.
demise. Could it have been Jay that set this up? Could the murder of Big Lee be the beginning of the cover-up and the elimination of witnesses? This is something that must be taken into consideration due to the pattern that was and still is present in the industry. Things are not always what it seems to be, and I pray the truth comes out sooner than later. How convenient it is for one's biggest threat and opponent is taken out. Big L, Tupac Shakur, Biggie, Nipsey Hussle, Mo 3, King Von, and FBG Duck. Family, the list goes on and on. These men were gifted rappers that were taken out of the equation via murder. You may be asking yourself, why did Auntie include King Von in the list? Well, that's because King Von was on the verge of overtaking Lil Durk. And let's not forget about Aaliyah. Although she was not a rapper, she was considered to be a part of the hip-hop industry. Her death also was connected to Jay-Z. Aaliyah chose Dame Dash and rejected Jay. Jay doesn't like being rejected, and we have learned that he will do whatever it takes to rise to the top. Not only that, but Aaliyah was also rising to the top, and Beyoncé wouldn't be who she is today if Aaliyah was not eliminated. What did Mary J. Blige say about Aaliyah's death? She called it a spiritual murder. Unfortunately, that interview has since been scrubbed from the internet. Shaking my head. 3 years later, in 2003, G Love was released from prison. He tried to rebuild his life. He even connected with Murder Inc. But in 2016, he was shot execution style hit in the back of the head and then again while lying on the ground. Many believed it was retaliation for Big L. In 2019, on the 3-year anniversary of G Love's death, Lee's son was murdered. A cycle of revenge with no winners, no healing, only pain. The NFL crew, once bonded by brotherhood, was destroyed. Big L, Big Lee, Reggie, G Love, all gone. Harlem never recovered from that loss. Family, you gotta ask yourselves, how and why did G Love get released from prison? In the months after Big L was gunned down on 139th Street.
Yeah. Does anybody know the answer to that question? He was arrested for Big L's murder. How was he released? How? After 3 years.
Who are you talking about now?
G Love, the one that allegedly took out Big L, was in prison, and then he was released 3 years later.
His name is not G Love.
That's what it says.
No, that's his nickname. I can't remember now because I'm not prepared, right? I didn't think, I wasn't thinking about it. It's like something Wiz. It's G Wiz.
His name is Gerald G Love Woodley,
Right.
and he was
Woodley.
released. Yep, he pleaded guilty in 2022 to manslaughter in the second degree, not murder. Hmm. He
There
was
you go.
sentenced to 11 to 15 years, but under the New York law, a new law, manslaughter carries a significantly higher sentence than murder and allows for parole eligibility. In New York, an individual serving an indeterminate sentence like 11 to 15 years becomes eligible for parole after serving the minimum term. With good behavior and credits, incarceration time can be reduced. He became eligible for parole roughly within after serving 8 years. So he was basically released in 2002. Well, no. Once that that's why I don't like Chat GPT. Okay, so he pleaded guilty in 2002 and he was released in 2009, in between 2009 and 2010. He wasn't exonerated. He was not freed due to new evidence. He was not released early because of his innocence. He was released because the law allowed it. But, you know, street justice got him anyway. But that is
He's the
crazy.
one that killed Big L.
I didn't hear you.
Woodley?
Yes.
Woodley?
Yes. Gerald
He's
G. Love Woodley.
the one that killed Big L.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about right now.
His
Yep.
cousin, Lou Black or something. He's the one that wrote a book on the whole situation.
Really? Hmm.
Yeah, and he's the one that shot Big Lee.
So he took out Big Lee, and then he wrote a book about the
Nah,
whole.
he shot him in the leg. He didn't kill him that time.
Gotcha. You got an
Yeah.
echo. Uh.
I have an echo?
Mhm. Yep. You have an echo. Yep.
Hold on. I don't
Hey, Jay. Welcome, welcome, baby. Thank you for coming. So yeah, so that's the story of G Love, and then guess what? When he got released from prison, he was taken out. So yeah, all of this is just crazy work.
Can you hear the echo still?
Mhm. Yep. I don't know what's going on, but there's
It's
definitely an
probably
echo.
my phone.
I think it was your headphone because when you took it out, the echo went away.
Is it still there?
Say something else. Yes, it's still there.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Yep, there's still an echo, but it's okay. We'll get through the live. No problem.
I
So
see it.
let me finish up the video.
police arrested his childhood friend Gerard G. Love Woodley and charged him with the murder, but the case collapsed. Prosecutors didn't have enough evidence, and key witnesses refused to cooperate. Woodley was released, and no one has ever been convicted of killing Big L. Wow, this happens way too often. I believe his arrest was a part of the cover-up and attempt to spin the narrative of what really happened to Big L. Like I said previously, elites, law enforcement, and politicians. Over the years, Woodley was in and out of the system on other cases, including a federal gun charge that sent him to prison for several years. He eventually came home on parole in 2015. Less than a year later, on a summer night in June 2016, Gerard Woodley was shot in the head outside his building on West 139th Street, just steps from where Big L was killed. Police have never officially tied his death to Big L's murder, but on the streets, many people see those two killings as chapters of the same unfinished story. Big L was more than a rapper. He was a revolutionary with a pen, a storyteller with a razor-sharp mind. L was a Harlem prophet who used metaphors to paint the streets exactly how they looked, sounded, and felt. He influenced countless artists: Cameron, Mace, Fabulous, Joe Budden, Big Pun, and entire generations of lyricists who studied his punchlines like scripture. He didn't chase radio, he didn't chase hits, he chased mastery. Had he lived, he would have changed the entire trajectory of East Coast hip-hop. Many believe Jay-Z would never have become what he became. The crown would have been contested, the hierarchy disrupted, the game forever altered. But Big L's story is not defined by how he died. It's defined by how he rhymed, how he inspired, how he made words dance with danger. He left behind a legacy larger than the charts, larger than labels, and larger than Harlem. Big L remains one of the greatest lyricists to ever touch a microphone. His name echoes through generations. His voice lives forever. Rest in peace to Lamont Big L Coleman, a king lost too soon, a legend whose shadow still covers Harlem. He was and will always be considered one of the GOATs, the greatest of all times. He's placed beside Tupac Shakur, the notorious B.I.G., and Nipsey Hussle, Eazy-E, Mo3, and many others who have fallen into hip-hop's graveyard.
As we close this documentary, let us remember Big L not just for the tragedy, but for the brilliance, for the metaphors that made the world pause, for the punchlines that still shake the culture, for the fearlessness of a Harlem prodigy who never watered down his truth. Thank you for rocking with me through this journey. Thank you for honoring his legacy, and thank you for keeping his voice alive. The story doesn't end here. We now transition into the songography, a tribute crafted in the spirit, cadence, and fire of the legendary Big L. Let his bars guide you. Let his legacy inspire you, and let his voice live on through the music. Rest in peace, Big L. Harlem will never forget.
Shout out to Jaguar Wright and Wolf Don on my days. Big L, Big L.
Called his name in the slums, from the shadows of Harlem, where the wicked come from. But even in that darkness, when his last breath spun, I pray he looked to heaven and became the most high son.
Big L, Big L. Harlem's chosen one. From 39 to the world, the legacy weighs a ton. He came up on a block where the winters blew cold, where the staircase smelled like stories never told, where survival meant wit and the tongue made of gold, turning pain into bars with a fire he controlled. Lamont had a hunger that the city couldn't shake, sharper than a blade, hidden deep in the cake. Every rhyme that he spit made the concrete quake. Truth so raw that a coward couldn't fake. The kid in the cypher who embarrassed the vets, young lion in the jungle that the OGs met. When he stepped to a mic, he was a certified threat, leaving whole crowd stunned, saying he the illest one yet. He battled giants, made listeners freeze. Had your favorite rapper begging him please. Punchlines, violent flow like a disease. You rather fight God than battle them on your knees. Big L, Big L.
Called his name in the slums, from the shadows of Harlem, where the wicked come from. But even in that darkness, when his last breath spun, I
pray he looked to heaven and became the most high son. He was next to blow, about to shine nationwide. Harlem's prophet with a talent the labels couldn't hide. But the streets got a code and the code don't slide. Where loyalty is tested and betrayal applied. Close with the wolves, ate with lions and thieves. Walking tightropes daily with his heart on his sleeve. But envy grows quick in the soil of deceit. Sometimes the ones you trust are the ones who compete. Rumors in the wind, tension heavy in the air. He moved with caution, knowing eyes watched everywhere. When you're chosen, when you're gifted, when your blessings unfair, you attract both the love and the serpents that stare. Dreams bigger than Lennox, visions bigger than fame. Planning to sign his crew and elevate the whole game. But the streets stole the future attached to his name. A legend clipped early by a coward with aim. Big L, carved his name in the slums. From the shadows of Harlem, where the wicked come from. But even in that darkness, when his last breath spun, I pray he looked to heaven and became the most high son. Yo, February night at Harlem crowd with the moon. Death came quick and it came too soon. 9 shots on his block like the devil in bloom. A masterpiece stolen in the cradle of doom. But legends don't die when they words still speak. He still walked 13 inch with invisible feet. Every mural, every cipher, every fan he would reach. His legacy a flame that the darkness can't breach. Though he spit dark bars full of hunger and pride. Though the devil's son image had the wicked collide. Though he stood in the shadow where the demons reside. I pray God grabbed his soul right before he died. I pray the sky cracked open and the angels replied. I know the world saw a monster, but the Most High saw a child. In that heartbeat between his last breath and the tide. Big L, rose to heaven as the Most High son on high. Big L, carved his name in the slums. From the shadows of Harlem, where the wicked come from. But even in that darkness, when his last breath spun, I pray he looked to heaven and became the Most High son. Big L, forever Harlem, forever. A king never dies, he rises and runs. Shout out to Jaguar writing Wolfgang Amadeus. The originators of hip-hop is a graveyard. Shout out to my co-producer, Jay Mizek. We make it do what it do. Big L.
It's gonna do and take this bigger, man. I'm saying straight up, my man ain't wanna leave the hood and not share success, so no doubt, man. That nigga was one of the realest niggas that's going down in history. And I don't say nigga in a bad way, but straight up. He a legend. No doubt.
I see it like this, right?
Straight
If all
legend.
these people that's here today would have bought his album, he wouldn't have been going through this bullshit, believe that.
No doubt.
He was out before Mace, but he still got a short hand. You know what I mean?
He a legend.
All he needed was another year or two. I bet he'd have been there. Guaranteed.
And a lot of these people here right now,
Gruff is hot.
don't even know him. The big L like, stand for I'm glad legend. they showing love, though. Yo, all I know is like this. A lot of niggas that walk in here ain't gonna give his mom's money. I know that. No doubt, man. What's up, man? What's up, baby? How you doing? All right? What's up, man? All right, baby.
Hey, salute, Barbara.
So this must be his funeral? Yeah. Rest in peace, Big L.
Yeah.
The echo's gone.
Yo, Reese, man.
I'm under those ignorant
So was up with some bullshit.
Everybody has one of those.
Jealousy shit, man.
Yeah.
I love you forever, baby.
Rest in peace to Pinky, too. She passed away. I found out after the fact.
Oh, wow. All right, guys. I love how you animated that picture.
And I came on nice.
Rest in peace, Big L. All right. Another wonderful video from Ms. Zach Productions. Make sure you please subscribe to his channel. If you have a channel, and I'm talking to the people in the bushes, and you need anything done on your channels, banners, he also does videos. He does a lot of things. He can help you get your channel off and running. So please subscribe to his channel. Please drop the link for Jay Mizak channel. I really appreciate the video. It was good. All the animations, all the AI tools that you used to create it. This what's up.
Yes, salute for everybody subscribing, but this is not the channel I want you to subscribe to.
Okay.
I'm logged into a different account.
What's
It is Mizat, and so it is me, but just know this is not the one that I'm going to be playing videos
what
on. Well, I didn't
what's your
plan to.
what's your what's your other channel?
Uh, I don't even know the name.
Can
Hold
you
on.
look it up and drop it in the chat so we can subscribe to that one?
I didn't,
Okay.
I didn't come prepared, so that's
You're
why.
welcome, Patricia Blair.
Um,
Hey, Yvonne. And everybody in the back, welcome, welcome. Please make sure you guys come back and visit me again. Sunday, we will be talking about
oh,
more
my channel,
evidence.
Love JM, same as my PayPal.
What is it again? What is it again? Love?
Same as my PayPal.
What is that? I don't know. I don't know it by heart.
You can't see it?
I don't have paycheck. No, I don't have it up. Is
Well,
it in the
everybody
chat?
can see it on the screen. You can see it right here.
Oh, okay. It's Love J. Let me try to see if I can find the link. Love JM. Love JM. While I'm looking up the Jay's other channel, here it is. Just subscribe. Please come back Sunday. We will be talking about Jay Mizak. No, shoot. We'll be talking about Kendrick Johnson, some more evidence that I found out. So please come back Sunday. Okay. I'm dropping the link right now. That is the link. Please make sure you click on that link and subscribe to this channel. Let me see. So we have to get it. We have to get it up to 1,000 subscribers. Excuse me, ASAP. So, anything else you want to say, Jay? Anything you want
No.
to add?
Salute to everybody in the chat.
Salute, salute. We have some new people here with us, and I'm so glad that you guys are here. Please come back and rock with us again. This segment is called "The Hip Hop is a Graveyard." If you don't know about it, we talk about all the rappers that have passed away. We honor them, we tell their stories, and sometimes we dive into the how they passed away, if it's mysterious or if they were taken out. So we are a sub channel of the Jaguar Wright Effect. If you don't know who Jaguar Wright is, he is the one that's brave enough to expose all the nefariousness in the industry. So we are a sub channel of Jag Country. So we appreciate you being here. And if you don't have anything else to say, Jay, we out of here so we can get back to working.
I just want to talk to you though.
Okay, we can talk after the live.
Yes.
Okay, I heard that. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Peace.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for coming. Please like, share, and subscribe. Come back again.